Hey there, YouTube. Welcome to my channel. My name's Ashley. I am with dailywealthonline.com, and I am teaching you how to learn about an in-demand skill, right? The digital marketing world is here and business is changing. So for you Genexers out there, stay-at-home moms, people in the corporate world who are sick and tired of going to work every day and dealing with the same thing over and over, this is your opportunity to get in and learn an in-demand skill that is done for you, a digital marketing business that is done for you. You simply have to have a CEO mindset, the ability to spend 2 hours a day on your business, and be coachable. That's it, because it's done for you. It's built for you. You bring the secret sauce to the table because you have your own perfect customer, and you will be able to have this thing called attraction marketing that allows you to build your business and earn an income online. So thanks so much for coming into the channel. I am going to go live on my other platforms. Hello there, TikTok world. My name is Ashley. I'm a digital marketer. I recently bought my digital marketing business, and the reason that I did so is because, look, business is changing, right? The business world has completely changed in the last 5 years, and as it appears and as it's happening, the business world is literally is shifting, right? It's shifting in front of your own eyes, and digital marketing is here to stay. So the cool thing about what it is that I've done, I was overwhelmed, frustrated, exhausted, spinning my wheels, trying to figure out, okay, I'm 44 years old. I expected to retire with the career in which I've been doing for 17 years. And now, because of anxiety and fear and overwhelming AI technology, now I'm concerned that my role as a realtor could possibly go away one day. And what do you mean by that, Ashley? Great question. What I mean is, I was in Apple yesterday. These guys are walking around with these goggles on, virtual reality goggles. When I call to do my scheduling with our broker-based showing service, they have completely implemented a new platform with Broker Bay because the platform is revolving around virtual reality and showing houses with Matterport technology, which is a photography system where they come in with this camera, set it in the middle of the room. They do a 360-degree view of the property, and whoever you are watching or looking at property on the Zillows of the world or a big real estate firm, you can take that Matterport link and you can look all around the room and down the hallway and through the door while you're walking through the property because of this Matterport technology, right? So my prediction is that real estate, the way that it works right now, you have a buyer agent, you have a selling agent, you have a broker. One day, I think in the very near future, after we get through all of this sort of new changes that are happening in the real estate world that start this month and probably will go into, until the future, right? Like the next 6 months are going to be a little difficult. People still have to move and sell and get into their new homes and their new cities and things like that. They still have to make those things happen. But because of the buyer representation agreement that's been in a lawsuit for a little bit, we're going to have a lot of people that are not getting what it is that they deserve, and a lot of people taking advantage of those buyers. But here's the thing. So when we get through all of the chaos because of the National Association of Realtors settlement, then guess what happens next? What happens next is real estate is going to change even more, because now we're going to start talking about having people come into the office and put on your virtual reality goggles. And now, instead of clients and agents showing property in the field, we're now going to go to the office and review those properties together, walking through virtually. Right? It sounds cool. for Gen Xers and baby boomers, that's a little scary. Why is it a little scary? Probably because we already own property and we know that you simply have to walk it, right? You simply really need to go through the home, look at the parameter of the property, see any encroachments that are happening, look at your utility easements, like what's going on that piece of land that you're getting ready to buy. Now, this new age of folks that are coming through and that are buying property, they're not so concerned about seeing the properties on site, right? So they're willing and able and okay with buying a property sight unseen. So that shift is coming as well. So the thing is this, I am personally looking for people who are like me, who are entrepreneurial spirited people, who are willing to be a CEO and own their own business, who are willing to be handed a business that's done for you. And all you have to do is simply follow the directions and be coachable and hook up your domain name, right? Because that's marketing, that's your own brand. Hook up your domain name, hook up your payment links, then take your business to market and discover how to earn an online income. Now, the greatest of all of this is as you go in this business, there's going to be so many ahas and golden nuggets that you receive because you're learning and learning a new skill, and the mind and the processes and the problems that you can solve throughout the entire process of putting this business together will allow you to create another way to earn income online, right? Hey there, guys. If you want to like, follow, share me, please do so. I am working so hard to get my numbers up, and I'm not worried about it. I'm going to be able to hit 2,000 subscribers on my TikTok channel probably by the end of this month. That's my goal. In fact, let me just share my goals with you. We're doing a 90K run, which started on July 9th because we wanted to get through the holidays, give everybody a little bit of time to settle in and get back kind of focused. So we're doing a 90K run, and this 90K run, we're talking about MAM strategy, right? How to master the 2 hour a day workday, how to apply automation, and then multiply the results. Now, the most important thing that I'm learning and that's freeing up my life is learning how to master the 2 hour a day workday, because that's all that it takes to get this business off the ground. This is a long game, and it's a big money item in the very, very near future with minimum delay. And I mean, less than 6 months, this business with the digital marketing community and the digital marketing product that I bought is going to be scalable on the back end, right? Some people, I was watching Alex Hermosi yesterday do a PowerPoint, and he's infamous for his whiteboard. I really like this guy. He's so cool because he breaks it down because he's been living it. He's been living the online digital marketing space. He completely owns it. He loves what he does, and he's out there to share his experiences with us, with others. I mean, it's all free on YouTube. He's willing to share all of these experiences so that I may shorten my exhaustion, my frustration, my learning curve, learning an in-demand skill, and scale this thing on a different level on the back end. It's 2024, and we're on the last 6 months of the year. And who I'm looking for, my perfect customer, well, I believe it's real estate professionals. Because when you're in the real estate world, you've got lenders, appraisers, title people, brokers, sales agents, buyer's agents, inspectors. There's so many people that are involved in the real estate facet that when something as big as the feds and the interest rates, supply and demand, and consumer spending are prevalent and happening in a very volatile way, then you've got switching and shifting markets in the real estate industry, which basically means the bottom line for the people who are working in the industry, it shrinks. it shrinks. And if you're a realtor, then you know that you do a business plan in quarter 4 of every year to predict what it is that you're going to do for the following year. So when you go into a year thinking, okay, I'm going to have 29 transactions, I should be able to make $225,000 this year, right? But then the real estate market does something wonky like an election year. An election year always has very, I wouldn't say negative results, but very volatile, like wonky results, right? That just, I've done 5 elections, 5 presidential elections, and the crazy thing is they do not have a common thread. That other than they're wonky, right? Like other than they're wonky, they don't have a common theme. But because I'm in the real estate business, my income could be significantly affected by that. So here's the problem that I was trying to solve. I'm 44 years old. I'm not going to go back to college and get a master's degree. I'm not going to go work in corporate America and trade 40 hours of my time for crappy health benefits and for, being told when it is that I have to show up to work and when it is that I can go play and have PT time, right? I'm not going to do that. So because I'm willing and able to learn an in-demand skill, and because, hey guys, you're smart cookies. If you know me, we're hanging out with smart people, right? So you already know digital marketing is here. So what if I told you I have a platform? It's almost like I'm almost giving you a gift for the cheapest possible way that you could ever learn how to get caught up. It's almost how to get caught up right now so that we can all go into the future understanding what's about to take place, right? It's almost as if I have a master's degree business portfolio in a box for $900 that teaches you a done for you business. All you have to do as the CEO is implement your cool domain name and implement your awesome payment Stripe accounts, because how are you going to get paid? Well, the first thing we need to do is set up shop. So that's what this done for you program is. You simply open up the modules within a Kajabi, which a Kajabi is a teaching platform, and it's where our modules and this business lie. So as the person buying it, I simply just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I just go down the entire table of contents, basically, of every video, step-by-step instruction, and it shows me how to earn an online income. Now, the neat thing about this is while you're doing this online income, let's say you don't want to do what it is that I'm doing. What I'm doing is I'm taking a business that's already created for me and I'm sharing it with you. And when you see the value in it because you're ready and willing and able to learn an in-demand skill, and you're sick and tired of being told what to do on the 9 to 5 platform, and you're sick and tired of slowing down on Sunday afternoon because you got to go home and food prep for the week and get ready for the week. We spend so much time getting ready for work. And then, oh, by the way, we go and we dread having to spend 40 hours at a job that no one likes, that no one enjoys, that's totally over, that could be done 100% in about a 4-hour day. But because we're Americans over here in America, I know Africa and London are my other countries that watch me pretty regularly. But because of in America, the way that they've trained us, they train us to go get a job, go to school, go to college, go get a doctorate, go get a master's. I'm a Gen Xer. We didn't have this luxury of completing our master's and doctorate in 5 years, right? You kids that are in the school, you moms and dads who have these kids who are going into freshman year of college and they're already a senior. I mean, like, we didn't have that opportunity to do these AP courses at a level with intention and high function and going into school and do that, right? Thanks for the like. I appreciate you. We did have a couple of courses that you could walk into college and have some of your basics knocked out, but these kids are graduating at 21 years old with a master's degree. I mean, that wasn't available for us Gen Xers. Yes or yes. Would you agree with that? And not that it matters, but it does. I looked at a chart that Alex Hermosi put out yesterday, and it was talking about how he's already lost $4 million. And the chart that he was focusing on, the $4 million that he's lost, shows you each category or class of people in America who took the blue collar job, the white collar job, the bachelor's degree, the associate's degree, the master's degree, the doctoral degree, right? And the people who are in the doctoral degree have earned a significantly larger amount of money than someone like me with just a bachelor's degree. But I'm in sales, so I've been able to, keep up with a master's degree type person too, because I wanted to increase the assets in my life, and I wanted to not be on a fixed income. I wanted to be able to allocate that money when it came through, how it is that I'm going to use it, because I don't pay my taxes until the end of the year. That's what a real estate professional gets into, right? They don't get paid weekly, they don't get paid bi-weekly, they don't get paid daily. They get paid when they close a house. So as a real estate professional, I really love talking and helping real estate agents who are getting into the business brand new. I really love to help implement, financial management and show them that, hey, look, when you get all these sales, you've got to learn how to manage your money. It's great fundamentals for life and to survive in the real estate business. But the thing is this, my perfect customer who I'm looking for is sick of the 9 to 5, is sick of spinning their wheels, looking in their bank account and going, oh my gosh, I can only afford to go on this vacation to, an hour and a half down south to the ocean because, or I'm sorry, 4 hours down south to the ocean because I only have $900 in my bank account. And I'm pretty sure I can get maybe 2.5 night stay at the Holiday Inn, right? Or maybe an Airbnb. Like, are you sick and tired of having to plan your life around your balance in your checking account? It's exhausting. I mean, groceries are through the roof. My brother feeds four women. Three of them are all growing and in their teenage years. These girls eat all the time. And his grocery bill has gone from, I think they told me that it was 400 and now they're up to $900 a month. I mean, that's insane. What is wrong? What is wrong? How are we going to, regardless of what happens, regardless of any kind of, outside influences into our future, Gen Xers, baby boomers? Here's the thing. If you're willing to learn a new skill, now is the best time because of this. I have a done for you platform, a done for you business. All it requires is that you show up like a CEO and you are coachable and you spend 2 hours a day on your business. What does the 2 hours a day look like? Well, for me, I'm learning how to master my 2 hour a day workday and apply the automation to multiply the results. So a 2 hour a day workday for me is starting to look like this. And the reason I'm saying starting is because I'm implementing it now. And it's something that I just started implementing in the last few days, right? So in the mornings on I'm trying to get it to like 2 days a week, right? 2 days a week, I sit down and I batch my content. I go into my videos and I save and I have these hooks, I have these CTAs. What's a CTA? We have these bonuses in our done for you program that I bought for a digital marketer. It tells you exactly what to say. So you don't have to freak out and think, what am I going to say on this camera? What am I going to say what if you're an introvert and you cannot get on film? No problem. We have a 30-page document that shows you how to build your invisible empire on our digital community. And that's fascinating because your invisible empire is lots of people are doing it. I'm sure that you know what it is that I'm talking about when you hear what it is that I say. Let's say you're scrolling through one of your social media feeds and you hear this cool music with maybe, Morgan Freeman's voice talking really deep and saying a quote, right? There's some underlying stream in there. There's like either an image or the music in the background, Morgan Freeman's, voice. Like, that's invisible marketing. That is a faceless brand account. So people all over social media are making an income using and building their invisible empire. So that is something that is possible to do within the Legacy Builder program. Now, because I saw the value in it, because I've been searching for years and years and years. You guys like, follow, share me, dailywealthonline.com. We have a webinar coming up next week. I want to make sure that you get all your questions answered. This is my beautiful dailywealthonline.com domain. So when I buy my business, I go into my Kajabi, which the thing is this, we have two platforms that we utilize. Well, really three. Stream.io is my, I'm sorry, am I saying that wrong? Why does that sound weird to me? Stream.io is basically the operations of my business. No, I'm saying it wrong. It's the accounting. So Stream.io is basically where the automations happen. Okay. Then my Kajabi is where the actual business module is. So the entire business operations manual is in Kajabi, which is a teachable platform, which has videos. So basically every video that I watch to hook up my faceless brand, we even have, Canva courses, because Canva is a great tool to use to help out with that faceless brand. We have all of these instructional tools within our Kajabi, which is our digital growth community product that you buy when you go here, right? You get to come in at I came in at the four income streams, because I already knew what this was. I've been searching for years and years and years on how to figure out how to make an income online. And because I've spent the money, and because I had to learn the hard way, and I spent $10,000 and didn't get what it was that I was looking for, when I saw this and I bought it. I bought a business. When I bought the business, I was blown away, because for the first time ever, I know that I'm going to be successful, and I'm not concerned about what's happening in the future. I'm not concerned about AI coming into my workspace and taking over my main income, because I'm building a business that's on my terms, that I'm willing to spend 2 hours a day on my phone, be coachable, and have a CEO mindset. And along the journey, the great thing is I'm learning how to also utilize this for my existing business. Do you already have a business that you're monitoring and you're talking to on a monthly basis? We learned that in the real estate world, that I should be talking to my customers 33 times a year. Whoa, that's a lot of people. I've got 6,000 people in my pipeline, right? How am I going to do that? I'm going to do that by utilizing automation. What's automation? Don't get overwhelmed with that. It's simply having a computer to join forces with you, so that you can push a message out to the masses of the people who are in your sphere of influence and communicate them. And they are aware and are remembering you when a solution in their life needs to happen, because you're the problem solver. I've had several people call me this week about real estate, and that's fantastic, because that tells me that when they're out there thinking of real estate, I can sort of go, whew, thank God, because that's this business. Real estate's kind of it's overwhelming, because you sweat it sometimes. Some people get into their own little mindset, and they go down their little rabbit hole, and they think that they know more than a realtor, and then they end up getting themselves in a situation where one of these wholesaler companies, or someone who's not taking ethics classes and not aware of how you represent your fiduciary duties to your client, those people are taking advantage of your equity. And once a seller gets under contract with one of these people, the seller has no rights, and the seller cannot get out of that contract. So it's, they could, I'm sure anything's possible, right? But it's a debacle. You don't want to spend the next year of your life in a legal situation. It's a complete waste of time. And the system is just ridiculous, right? So you don't want to get yourself in that situation. And now I'm involved in a digital marketing business where it's already something that I'm willing to learn, because I'm coachable. I have a CEO mindset, and I'm willing to apply a done for me business. This business that I have is done for me. I simply just hook up my domain and then my payment links. and then I start taking it to market. If you want to take a picture of that so you can go up there, and then also I think you can go to my I think you can go to my Instagram. I think it gives you the link there, but I'm working on getting that into the link in bio so it makes your life a little easy. But you can type I'm ready in the comments below and I'll send the info to you. So I'm looking for people who are ready, willing, and able to change their next 15 years, right? I know for a fact that I'm going to be able to make $1 million in 17 months. So that's such good news for me because in real estate, I was walking the streets of downtown Dallas, right? Dropping door hangers, letting people know that I've moved back into the uptown area, that I'm your realtor of choice, right? Why? Because when you're in real estate, you want to work in the area in which you live. It just makes your life a little less complicated for scheduling purposes. And it's so fun when you get a phone call and somebody's right down the street and they're wanting to sell their home and you're like, oh, okay, I can walk there, right? It's just a lot of fun. So when I moved back down to this area, this side of town, a couple of Julys ago, actually, I just hit a 2-year mark. I moved down here 2 Julys ago. And the minute that I did, guess what happened? My air conditioning went out in July. So anyway, side note. But the cool thing is I moved down here. I bought 1,200 flyers. I have an amazing fiance who thinks I hung the moon, and he went out there and put these flyers on all these doors. We did have a couple of phone calls come back, but at the end of the day, they weren't willing and able and ready to listen to an expert to let me help them. And so, that happens. But the thing that I'm hoping for is because I delivered a tangible item, I'm hoping I went into the junk pile or the I'll get to it later pile. And that happens to me all the time in real estate where someone will call me about 6 months later and be like, so you left a hanger on my door. I'm calling because I want to know what it is that my property's worth. And so, although it's a 6 month later thing, that makes me feel good because I'm like, well, hey, now I know that those door hangers paid for themselves and our time in the field, knocking on doors, dropping these off may have resulted in a sales profit, right? But for the most part, that's what real estate is. You have to learn how to drum up your business, and you are probably going to pay for some of your business, right? But the thing is this, with social media, for the first time in the history of ever, you can take your business to social media for free. So that's what I'm doing with you. I am talking to you and explaining to you what it is that I've done because I was ready, willing, and able. I was looking for a way to make serious income online because I'm nervous and scared that AI is going to encroach upon my career and put me on the sidelines. And I don't want to go back to school. And there's no way in heck that I could ever go work for the man in corporate America. There's just no way. I don't have the personality for it. I'm not conforming enough. And I like to insert my own school of thought when, that's just not the way that it works. So because I was able, willing, and ready to buy, I got in at the $900 level. Now, if you can't do that, no problem. We have installment plans. And the thing is this, these days, $100 is like a $10 bill. Would you agree with that? Yes or yes? I mean, I can blow $100 in about 30 minutes and maybe even sooner. I mean, if I really wanted to. So the thing is this, even coming in at the $100 level and seeing what our community is and seeing how it operates and what we're talking about, business automation, right? So when you go to dailywealthonline.com, it's going to take you to this page. This page is out there working for me 24/7. So that's the thing, is that I love this business because I have a landing page that's out there working for me. Now, some of my terminology, I might be using some things that are above the majority of people's heads. But here's the thing, I was in real estate, so I was aware of what a landing page is, They've been trying to teach us for years in real estate how to build an automatic business. But the problem was this: no one could successfully put it in a box like our founder with Legacy Builder program has done. Every time I went to a class, I got so much knowledge, right? Title companies would host these classes and have people come in and show us how to beef up our Google account, how to show up on page one, how to do this, how to do this. But the problem was it's information overload. And although I would get tidbits and tips and tricks on how to grow, I never saw business come through digitally. Never saw it. I never saw it. And the thing is this: I'm too cheap. I won't pay Facebook for ads. I won't pay any of that. Maybe I missed out on a lot of business. I probably did, but I didn't want to get taken advantage of because I was around when the business and the internet started rolling in to the real estate industry, right? I was around when Zillow came in. I was around when realtor.com and Trulia came in. I was around and 17 years ago when the Facebook and the all the things started encroaching upon the real estate professional's career. And all they were doing basically was stealing. You can basically call me the Napster, right? Like now I understand how Napster and all those guys felt because they were singers, songwriters, and Napster was taking their business away. That's way, way back. That's sort of what's been happening industry over industry over industry as we've gotten into the digital marketing community. Now they're saying sharing is caring, right? Anything that I share, you can share. There's really no, original artist out there that's getting to have a say in their intellectual property, right? But the cool thing is this: I think there's a way to make it all happy and all work. But what we have is something that you can share with others because you have intellectual property. Now, I'm a realtor of 17 years. So, one of the thoughts that I've got and I'm working on currently is to share with other people how to become successful in real estate in 6 months. Because what happens when people get out of real estate school, they all think they're going to make $1 million. And I'm here to tell you, unfortunately, that's not going to happen because you have to create something called a customer. And how are you going to tell the world that it is that you're selling real estate and get them to like, know, and trust that you can solve a problem that they have, right? Because that's what real estate is. You're solving a problem that your clients have, whether it be health, traffic, in, family moving in. I mean, divorce. Like there's always diamonds, wedding. There's always a problem that you're solving when people are dealing with selling a home. So now that you're in real estate, how do you drum up that business? How do you figure it out? Well, the cool thing is because I'm a part of this legacy builder community and now I'm learning a done for you program because I'm learning it because I have a CEO mindset. I'm applying every step of the way, every video that you watch is about a 6-minute video, and that's the way that you learn, right? So, side note, let's talk about this. I don't want video to scare you. Modules, yeah, that's a new word, right? Video, it's a new word, and I don't even want to get on video. I get it. But here's the thing: I don't want you to get left behind because I have a quote on my refrigerator magnet that says, "A year from now, what will you wish you would have done today?" Because we all know how quickly 1 year goes. Yes or yes? A year goes by so fast. So, have you been thinking about getting into the online space since the global pandemic happened? Have you been seeing other people make money online? Are you getting products on TikTok Shop and YouTube and Instagram and Facebook? Are you the product or are you the content? So the thing is this: if you expect to live the next 40 years on planet Earth and you want to have a great life with an income that you can be proud of, with an income that allows you to have peace of mind, I want to invite you to become a part of Daily Wealth Online. Simply go here, enter your email, watch the video, and let's see if this is right for you. Once you go here, you're going to get this page. This is my sales page. This is my page that's out there working for me 24/7. So this is where I am encouraging people to go and at least watch the video, right? Just at least watch the video. And the thing is this, if this isn't for you and you don't ever want to see me again, hit unsubscribe. That's fine. You may not have an opportunity to come to this right now, but then you may look at me in 6 months and go, holy cow, I have a screenshot of her. Thanks for the follow. I have a screenshot of her from July 11th of 2024. It's now February 15th, 2025. And this digital marketing thing is insane. But here's what's going to happen. You're going to feel left behind because you're 6 months late to the table. See what I'm saying? Take an investment in yourself. This is something that's so ridiculously easy. And for the first time ever, because you can ride the coattails of my experience and my payments. I've paid $10,000 and spent hours at conferences and hours in classrooms and hours learning all these little bitty pieces because it's a spider web. Once you figure out how to actually do it, you have no idea the package that we have available for you that is just done for you. It's done for you. And if you don't have the patience to learn done for you products and apply a CEO mindset with this easy, simple program, then my friend, I'm sorry, but you're going to be one that's going to be scrambling in 5 to 10 years, living paycheck to paycheck. The divide will happen. I believe that there's a divide happening now that you're either going to be rich or poor, and there's not going to be any middleman. But the thing is this is an opportunity for you to learn an in-demand skill. It is packaged up so nicely and easily, and with patience and time and being consistent, you too are going to be able to scale this business on a level unimaginable in your entire life. You've never thought about it before happening like this. So if you have any questions, please feel free to like, follow, share me. I'm really working. I can't wait to show you guys the growth that I learned. I learned something yesterday and I'm getting ready to apply it. And I'm putting this out there. This is documented, right? Like I am literally putting my digital real estate on the World Wide Web. So I'm excited because it's July 11th, 2024 now. And because I'm learning so much on my content on social media and understanding the algorithms and how to create and find my perfect customer, I just learned something that I'm about to have 2,000 followers by the end of this month. That's my goal. And when that happens, then it's going to be game changer for this business. And you guys are going to see, something that's crazy. So I'm super excited to show you. Again, this is somebody who is looking to change or to add value to their income. Like, what if you could just make $500 a day? Like, that would change your life, right? Just $900 a day. If I did one packet, $900 a day, that's $328,000 annually. And that's not even all, right? Like we have a 300, a 600, a 100. What if I sold six $900 legacy builders? Whoa, 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 what's going on? What if I sold six $900 legacy builders in one day? That's a $5,400 day. That's exciting. I used to just dream about making $500 a day. I put pen to paper with this Amazon drop shipping thing and I was like, okay, what can I do? What's the sweet spot price point that people A, won't return stuff to Amazon, right? B, is affordable and I can get over here and still make a profit margin of about half. And C, people might buy impulsively because they think they need it, right? That sweet spot for me was around $39. If I can get a product on Amazon and sell it for $39 and have 148 sales a day, that creates me an income that I could enjoy. That just pays the bills. That just lets me do life and I don't have to worry about it because I'm in real estate. And when you're in real estate, you only get paid when it is that you close a house. And so for years, I've been searching online how to make an income and make an income that I deserve. I am worth so much money. It's ridiculous. I mean, I really am. I am not going to go work for $40,000 a year. I will go work for hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. That's my mindset, right? That's where I think. I want people to have the same amount of belief in themselves and realize that this is a doable business. It's just uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable because it's a new skill. It's uncomfortable because you may have to step out of your comfort zone and put your face on camera. It's uncomfortable because if you're an introvert, and you're thinking that you have to take this to social media, guess what? I've got an invisible empire within our community that I can show you how to do this without ever showing your face. This is possible because while you're building and learning how to take your digital product to market, you're also creating revenue streams on YouTube and on TikTok. And then you're getting affiliate income because you're utilizing tools that help you to master a 2 hour a day workday, apply it to automation, and multiply the effects so that you can have an $8,000 day or a $14,000 day or a $600 day, right? But the thing is this, understand, I'm not saying that you're going to get in this and hook it up and all of a sudden be in business. No, I'm on day like 70 right now. I'm on day 70. And it's so exciting to be on the back end of this because I've learned so much and I'm growing and I've made money and I've made my money back. And all I'm doing is spending 2 hours a day on this business. And with focused intensity over time, the momentum that's happening is unstoppable. People are coming, people are coming into my sales funnel, my landing page, because I'm sending them email automations to educate them about our free webinars. I'm out there all over social media talking about how you can increase your family's income, you guys. Like, you got to have money to do things in this world. End of story, period, right? What if you could do it from the comfort of your home? What if you could do it while you're traveling? I mean, 2 hour a day workday, and it's basically mindless thought because we already have the content in place for you. We have PDFs within the community that teach you how to do a hook. Anybody know what a hook is? A hook is a stop the scroll statement. Like it's a hook is like discover how to change your financial future in 6 months, right? That's a hook, right? Then learn how realtors like you are transforming their income with a simple proven system that requires just 2 hours a day, because that's all this is. It's a done for you program. I simply bought into the program. It's not a bought into. I bought it. I bought a business. I bought a business in a box. It cost me $900. Why did it cost so much? So much? Are you kidding me? Do you know how much money I've spent? How many hours I've spent before this business in a box showed up? I've put $10,000 into this industry just trying to understand how to connect the dots, until one day I was scrolling on Facebook, TikTok, saw this lady, and she hit me with a brick wall, stopped my scroll, because she said, "Are you wanting to learn how to start an income online?" I said, "Yes, I've been trying to figure it out." I spent $2,300 with this girl from Vegas who's a realtor, and her stuff was just it was I couldn't even figure out how to navigate through her thing, right? They took me 4 weeks to get a website built. By this time I was already squirrel and already out the door and like trying to figure out how to make income because I had other things going, right? She took advantage of me. This other guy in Nashville, he didn't really take advantage of me because I came home and I learned how to podcast, right? I learned how to do something. I learned to be around other high level thinkers who are in this online space. So I gathered a lot of knowledge. He was in real estate. He's a big guy that wants to, help everybody have a virtual assistant. And although the virtual assistants did help out, they're lazy. They didn't really do what it is that they could have gone above and beyond, but they didn't really do that for me. But here's the thing. I learned so much as a business owner and understanding how to put this thing together, that now the quote that's out there that says, when the teacher is ready, or what? When the student is ready, the teacher will appear. That's where I'm at. And that's why I want to help you to understand that this is a business in a box. You can keep doing your job. I would not advise to go quit your job, although some people are. I mean, if I didn't have a job, I have a career already in real estate, right? But this is something that is so powerful that if you really wanted to do it, I would say figure out a way to go get a loan at the bank, quit your job, and go all in, because this thing it's going crazy quickly. And it's not something that just hit the market last week. This has been going on for 10 and 15 years. What happened was when everyone came home from COVID, people were trying to figure out how to create an income online. And since COVID, we have actually gotten more streamlined because of the applications that are out there to help be a teachable platform. The Stripes, the people, the payment processing companies are available to all countries. Now I have a global business because I took the time to buy a business. I mean, I basically went to college and got a master's degree for $900. Now all I have to do is implement myself as the CEO into a done for you business. So you guys, if you'll go up here and hit like, follow, and share me, I want to make sure that you get invited to our live webinar that happens next week. But what you're seeing me do right now, this is my 2 hour a day work day, right? What I don't necessarily do it all in 2 hours. You can. I'm getting really good at learning how to batch content because there's some amazing apps that are out there. Like I'm on this one app and I can feed it to here and then it goes here and this and da, 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 da. Like, so I'm not on social media all day. And that's what's crazy. I'm a digital marketer. You would think that I'm on apps all day, every day. And the crazy thing is this, I'm not. I'm not at all. You see me in the morning now because for 47 days, I went live at 4:30 and I decided to change it because my customer base is in Africa and I have a really good friend that's over there in Africa. Not right now. I think she's in the States right now, but in Africa and London, those are my top three countries that listen to me. So you guys, this is for you. High five. I changed my daily life because I wanted to make sure to connect with my favorite people because I own a global business. Is that not crazy? I am a global international business owner and it's fascinating. And I absolutely love the opportunity that this thing has presented me because I'm growing as a person. I believe that when that global pandemic happened, we had this forced laziness plague that just like fell upon all of us, right? And to me, the world has changed since all of that nonsense. So, what I want to do is, I want to bring positivity and self confidence and DIY. Like, you just got to do it. You just got to have enough in your body to do this business because it's simple. Success is simple. And this is a system that's already done for you. And you just have to go and get to be creative, right? You get to be creative with your dailywealthonline.com and you get to learn how to talk to people who already know, like, and trust you. You know, when I started my dailywealthonline.com, my TikTok channel, I just followed the leader because that's what she said. Ashley, I need you to be coachable, have a CEO mindset, and be willing to spend 2 hours a day on your business. So every day I'm doing that. And because I have a career, I'm also doing all things, right? Because most people have a job and they have this. If you want to do this digital business and learn as you earn, you can do it too. It just takes a little bit of time inventory and looking at where it is that you're spending your minutes. And I guarantee you, you can find 2 hours in your day. And maybe you have to eliminate a couple of things. Maybe you have to eliminate maybe a Netflix hour or two, or maybe you have to eliminate, you know, I don't know. I mean, if it's money, if it's time, like I guarantee you, you can find the time to do this. And the thing is, this is it's going to reward you in the future, in the very, very near future. But because you're learning an in-demand skill, you can take this and apply this to your own business. And not only that, but do you have a passion that you want to tell the world about? That's intellectual property. And that's for you to get out there and tell the world about because the world wants to know. So listen, guys, like, follow, share me. I am done with my hour of on here online. I'm getting a call. Let's end that one. But if you guys want to let me know where you're coming from, if you type "I'm ready" in the comments below, I'll send you the link. And I am super excited. You can always find me on my YouTube channel at dailywealthonline.com. My name is Ashley Westbrook, and I am here to help you. If any questions that you have, you can email me. So I will see you later, YouTube. And then thanks, Facebook, for